past few weeks, 2 schools have been brought to a standstill because of disruptive pupils. Exclusions have trebled since 1991, and the latest figures show more than 11,000 children have been permanently excluded from school, and that number is rising. Many, including the Education Secretary Gillian Shepherd, favour the return of corporal punishment to control such pupils. Well, here at a school near Bath, they take boys that no one wants to teach. Their methods are unconventional, their success rate is high. Close Up West spent a week with the Warleigh Boys.
One of our kids is in big trouble.
3 times a day, staff and pupils of Warleigh School meet under the leadership of Headmaster Les Alderman. Today is Remembrance Day, and one of their number, a new boy, is up in court on serious criminal charges.
Chances are he'll go down today. But where does that leave? Where does that leave the rest of us? If they keep locking kids up, who's going to be next? So at 11 o'clock, I'd like us to send a message, because it'll be dead quiet in this country, and a mind message might get through to the judge. Sean will die if he goes to prison. I've got no doubt about that. So 11 o'clock, when we're sitting quietly for 2 minutes, send the judge a message. Once a Warleigh boy, always a Warleigh boy. He's one of us, and we want him home.
Boys' meetings are used to air everything, good and bad. This morning, Les hears how the weekend went.
Unfortunately, we had broken pantry window. Anybody like to own up to that one? Dean? No. No? Right. This young man broke into the staff room through a window, but we admitted to it, and they've a black extinguisher between him and Carl, so that will be deducted from their pocket money. But other than that, Les, I think you'd have been really happy with the atmosphere. Saturday was unbelievable. Lovely. Lovely.
All right then, boys, please don't go in the office, go straight to class.
Warleigh is the last resort for these boys, and it is not a soft option. Les tells them all the school will not reject them, but they must work to confront and change their behaviour.
You come here not with a clean sheet, but you come here with a clean understanding, and we love you, without reservation, warts and all. Some of the things you've done, you've got to stop doing, because they're hurting you, or they're hurting someone else. But we're not going to stop loving you, and we're never going to stop loving you. And once you're a Warleigh boy, you're always a Warleigh boy. But you have to own your behaviour, because it's yours and no one else's. But the unconditional love is the biggest tool that we have.
Right, gentlemen. Come on, John. Have a go. Come on.
It's 10 o'clock and 9E are in science.
What we're looking at today, and Danny, is how much energy in a peanut. We've been testing foods for starch and sugar. Yeah. Starch and sugar are a good source of energy. But another really good one is fat.
You are.
Oh, not too bad. Peanuts contain a lot of fat. And we're going to show
Karen Stock aims to get them boiling water in a test tube by burning a peanut. With very short attention spans, she must use unusual tactics to get them to take part.
I want some bets placed. How many peanuts to make that water boil?
7, 8, 9,
I say about 10. And if it takes 10 peanuts to make it boil, yeah, give me £10.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, right. And yeah. No,
So the
20.
bet is...
If
10
20
peanuts, yes. 10 peanuts to make it boil, yeah. If it boils, you've got to give me £10 now.
All right, now listen.
Right.
If 20 peanuts
I reckon
boil this, you owe me £1.
Danny, can you please leave that? Come on, you were doing really well.
Have some stuff then, please.
If 10 peanuts...
Some boys here have been excluded from many mainstream schools. Warleigh only excludes if, after great effort, the child refuses to address their behaviour and are deemed a danger to themselves or others.
Take 3. Take 3, please, John.
They're mine, you idiot.
Just take 3.
That's what I'm doing, but you're
Let
picking them up, you
him
dick.
pee his
Just
potato.
pick 3 out.
Come on.
Let's sort that peanut.
Now can I have
Shut
the rest
up.
back, John? Thank
In
you.
there.
Okay, keep
No,
calm.
I'm
We'll
10.
sort it out.
Physical punishment is not an option either. Les considers it not only brutal, but futile.
I would have to beat some of my boys over the head with a brick in physical punishment. And the only way that I could change the behaviour would be to kill them.
So do it towards the bench. They have been on the floor, though. Maybe.
Hitting them, whacking them, won't stop them behaving the way they behave. It's pathological. It's like saying to someone, your pathology is that you've got a cold, but if you sneeze when you've got a cold, I'm going to cane you until you stop sneezing. Well, it's nonsense.
Peanuts on fire.
Good. Start heating. What did you say this was?
Start eating what?
The water.
What, eating?
Heating.
I've got no water.
Ah.
I've got no water.
Hmm?
I've got no water.
Ah, well, that's a bit of a problem. We won't find out this morning.
Education is a derivative of educare, to grow. I want children to grow in freedom. I want children to grow with happiness, with knowledge, with understanding, not to grow through fear.
In common with many disruptive pupils, these boys have had difficulties since they were toddlers. Their actual age is 12 or 13, but some of their behaviour is that of a 3 or 4-year-old. At previous schools, such behaviour was punished, but nothing was done about the cause.
The problem is that this kid looks normal on the surface, and nobody wants to look too deeply inside to see the level of disturbance and abnormality in these kids.
Why do you think that is?
Because it's easy option not to bother. And it's an expensive option to look too closely at what children need. It's much easier for us to decide what it is they want, or we think they want, and what they can have. He wants a good hiding. He wants a good slapping. He wants taken down a peg or two. It's not what he needs. He needs a good loving. And he needs a good raising. And he needs a good education in its broadest sense.
It's 11 o'clock, and along with the rest of the country, Warleigh School observes 2 minutes silence.
Can we be quiet, please? Can we leave one space there, please?
To focus their thoughts, Les also asks them to remember the absent Sean.
Okay. For once in Warleigh, I'd like there to be absolute, total silence for 2 minutes. No speaking, no noises, no disrespect. If you show disrespect for this 2 minutes, then you'll only be showing disrespect to yourself. And all of our work is about you people being respected and respectful. And we've left a space there because that's the seat that Sean would have. So I'd like us to think about him, but I'd also like you to think about yourself and all your good bits and all the people who've been wrong by saying that you're rubbish and worthless and need whacking and locking up. So it's 2 minutes, folks, and it starts in 5 seconds. Thank you.
Les believes Sean needs treatment as badly as if he had an obvious physical problem.
If he had leukemia, or if he was in a wheelchair, then he would get, without question, all of the treatment that he needs. But he's got developmental delay. He's been damaged in his early development. He needs treatment. There is no treatment in locking him up. Thank you very much. I wish we could have one of those every day. Eh? 2 minutes of absolute silence. It's terrific. Thank you very much. Can you go off and finish your break time, please? No. It's a sacrifice for you, this.
What?
This is you giving something for once. What?
Do you get yourself up? Do you want me to pick you up and go for coffee? Pick you up for coffee. Come on then, Big Ben. Come on, Big Ben. Come on, Big Ben. Come on, Big Ben. No. Come on, Big Ben. Where are we going?
Bye.
Is there tea and coffee up there? Oh!
Sean is back. The judge has deferred a sentence of 4 years and sent him to Warleigh for treatment. The 13-year-old now has a choice to take what the school can offer or reject it.
Until you came to Warleigh, nobody's really been bothered about your problems. Yeah? They've only been bothered about your behaviour. We've convinced people that you've got some serious problems. Now you've got to tell people you want to work at them, because you can't get well. You can't get better. You can't change. At least now, Sean, you've got choice, haven't you? Yeah? You can be anything you want to be. Honestly, you want to be a doctor, a judge, a social worker, a teacher, a headmaster, a thief, a robber. You can choose what you want to be now. Did he perform well in court?
He did, excellently.
Because you're a bag of nerves, weren't you? Eh? Scared? Not as much as I was. Because I'd promised him I was going to go to prison with him. And I didn't fancy that one bit. All right, man. Terrific. Do you want to get something to eat? Yeah? It's this nonsense, you see, that kids are born good or they're born bad. They're not. I mean, babies are horrible. They're not born bad. And good mothers socialise their kids during those first 3, 4, 5 years of life. And the child gets an integrated personality where he loves himself, he loves other people, he respects himself, he respects the rights and needs of other people. All the kids I see have never had that. Now, whose fault is that? Because they're not born with it. And it's adults and society's responsibility to put that in the child. If the child hasn't got it, it can't be his fault.
Time for the final boys' meeting of the day, and Daniel is in trouble.
Can you tell me what the state of affairs is with the teacher that you hit?
Supposed to do some extra work in our class time tomorrow.
Well, that's
At
gonna
any
make you
other
feel
school,
safe.
attacking a teacher would have led to expulsion.
She's crying
But
because
here,
she
Danny's
said
behaviour is
she feels
tackled
safe.
by Les and the other boys.
He doesn't like it when people hit him. He goes complaining to people.
Absolutely right.
It's right for him to hit people, like when he threw Andy's coffee, when he pushed Andy's coffee down the stairs.
Daniel. Daniel. Can you look at me? The answer, look at me, the answer is so easy. The answer is stop, think, then act. You got it round the wrong way. You act, stop, think, panic, because you've made the wrong decision. All you got to do is turn it round.
Les believes
like
this
those
approach is more
famous
painful
sayings,
and
right?
fruitful than physical
Here's one,
punishment.
right?
You can't hide from your behaviour, and you certainly can't hide from the consequences of it.
And all the words are jumbled up, right?
But all behaviour has a meaning, and we want to find out what this behaviour means, and we want to help you to change it, because only by changing that behaviour can you grow and fulfil your potential.
And then you put your hands in your head and you say, I can't understand what I've done. Thank you, men. It's been a long and tiring day. Boys, straight to the tea, please.
Builder John Ferrer is the member of staff in charge this evening.
Yeah, he said £5. So
Right, we'll give him his money back then.
He must manage as much as challenge any outbursts.
You shouldn't do this, do you? You know.
He shouldn't have said we could have it, though.
I didn't say you can have it.
You said we could have it. Next time you say that, yeah, I'm going to keep it.
He goes, I'll have it and my fags too.
Yeah, thank you.
He goes, have it all, I don't care, and you come chasing us with a whip.
They have the freedom and the scope to give out pathology and misbehaviour without being blocked, if you like. That's the problem. If you don't see that behaviour, then you can't try and work out what the problem is. If you stop them from behaving badly every time you see it coming up, you'll never see what the real child is like.
Who's that, Gareth?
Gareth.
Almighty. Can you stop fiddling around with the fire alarm? Yes, it was.
Like EastEnders, isn't it? Where's the spectacles gone?
They've gone. They've gone. Talk about us.
If you see, listen,
You and your
will you stop swearing?
So you should
Carl, do you want me to do a favour or not? Are you going to stop swearing? Carl, are you going to stop swearing?
Yes.
Right. If you want to go skating, I'll give you a lift down. Right? Carl, do you want to go skating?
Yes.
Right.
You do get frustrated sometimes, and you know, you're only human. You're not a machine, which is what they tend to think you are. That you switch off at 10 o'clock at night and you don't have your own life or family. So you do get frustrated sometimes, but it's recognising that and being able to walk away, or know that if you take it a step further and it builds into a confrontation, that you can handle it without becoming over-aggressive, and can control your own temper even if theirs becomes out of hand.
Yeah.
Getting these boys fed, washed and settled in bed before 10 o'clock is no mean feat.
We'll beat 'em up.
No, John Barry, there's one in there.
No.
Yeah.
You're the one that stopped them from having crisps in the first place.
No,
Yes, you were.
what are you doing? That's it. There's none in there.
Yes, there is.
There's no more in there, I swear. I swear on your life. There's no
If
more
you
in
want crisps, all you got to do is ask and eat them in here.
There's no more in there. No more!
Yes, there is.
Alright, and you owe me £5, yeah, there's no more in there. Ah!
I can't play Mario Kart. I find it hard to change from here to...
Yeah, but you've got to bring your little finger up to here. Bring your little finger up to here.
Each boy also has one member of staff who is their special person.
Because that's going to give you the rooting up the chord, okay? Well,
John Haddon teaches Gareth English, French and music during the day. But he's also a friend Gareth can trust and talk to in confidence if needs be. Although quiet time is not easily achieved.
Same as that, though, but not to fire. There, put that finger down.
Get lost now! Alright?
I can't, John. Look, I told you, my fingers aren't big enough.
James, come in.
Good.
James,
Yeah,
James.
It's okay.
Is Teddy supposed to be off?
No, it's supposed to be, yeah, it's supposed to be off.
It's supposed to be off, Darren, come on.
Oh, John, you're sad, I swear! I'll punch you in the face!
Right. Okay.
I'll punch you in the face, what?
You know the rules, 10 o'clock and the
Yes,
TV's
so
off.
sad.
It's not sad.
When I'm at home, I stay out all night.
Well, that's probably why you're here then, isn't it?
No?
Most of the boys are now in bed, if not exactly settled. John makes his way to check on his own special boy.
I don't get any dinky toys, do I?
No, it's
Hey, I just get one.
Into bed now.
Right, what's this?
My clothes.
Oh, well, what are you going to do with them then? Just leave them there, are you?
Until the bin comes
Well done. Clean your teeth. In the toilet. Good lad.
There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. And the corn is as high as Gary's left thigh. And a pooling doggy is winking his eye. You getting up?
No, because you sang to me.
I'll sing it again then. Ducks and geese and better scurry when I get ya out in Missouri. When I get ya out in Missouri with a fringe on top. Come on, out of bed. I'll come and sing again.
Downstairs, work begins clearing up after the night's exertions.
Morning, babes. Anybody want a song this morning? It really is important how we get them up, as important as how we put them to bed. Happy days are here again, another Warleigh day again. Any requests? It's the 24-hour curriculum. Everything we do has to be about positive things for these boys, positive experiences. And if you're still not out of bed, it's morning has broken.
The timetable at Warleigh is strict. Some boys have had very little structure in their lives until now. Adam is dawdling over breakfast and has not had a shower. It's Les's first battle of the day.
Well, you must not be late for the meeting. You've got 22 minutes to be in the meeting. If you're late, you're grounded. Because this is just you being awkward. So you just pick your choices. Be in the meeting at 9 o'clock, having had a shower, having had your breakfast. Okay? Morning, men. We all well this morning? All the staff saying it.
The boys' meeting has started. Adam is late.
Waiting. It's 9:10. 9 o'clock was the deal. So you'll be grounded the weekend.
For the whole weekend?
Yes, that's what you understood. Well, that's what you understood. You understood that...
I said at 10 o'clock and then you guys would be grounded.
No. I said if you're going to have a shower at 10 o'clock, then you'd be grounded. We then agreed that you'd be in the meeting, having showered, had your breakfast by 9 o'clock. Have a look round, please. You've got 30-odd kids who've actually managed it, and you haven't. Pardon? Are you? Yeah. You're not going home on my transport, you're not going home on with my things, right? Now, if you want to start playing hardball, I'll play hardball. You want to start taking the piss? Let's start taking it then. Children who come into a planned environment try to disrupt that environment to reflect the way that they have lived and the way that they want to live. So they try and break every arrangement we have. They will aggravate us, wind us up to the nth degree. All you were asked to do, son, was get out of bed, get a shower and get your breakfast.
Don't really give a shit myself.
Pardon?
Don't really give a shit.
That's up to you then. That's another of your choices. Let them go. Yeah, go on. Off you go. The community and living together has to be strong enough to resist that and to say to the child, why are you trying to change us? We're doing quite happily, thank you. We're successful. It's you that's not successful. It's your life that's not successful. The only way it will be successful is if you join us. But you can't change us because we've worked this out. We know it works. This is the medicine.
Warleigh is non-stop. The secretaries must also manage the boys' behaviour.
John came in and burnt our carpet this morning. Wasn't that nice of him? We've only had it a fortnight.
Is my social worker phone?
No, she hasn't. I will let you know if she does, dear. You know I always do.
His dad did that one. His dad did that one. Play boxing. And who did that one? You. Me. Yeah, watch me glasses. Hey, watch. Wait. Watch me war wound. Be careful, mine. I'm trained to kill. Hey, careful. No fast moves. Hey, boys, please.
Oh, John, let's go and see Alfie. Come on.
No, Mum. I've got to stay here.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I am.
Come on. Right, I'll go and get someone who can help me then, because I'm not hurting myself.
It takes time, but 90% of boys who arrive at Warleigh labelled failures leave a success. D. Roy is taking 9 GCSEs and is a role model for many new boys. He is unrecognisable from the 13-year-old who arrived 6 months ago.
He was described to me verbally as being an animal, out of control. I mean, people here were aghast when he used to bludgeon his way down the hallways. I mean, there's one occasion when I was I said to him, "You're not going to do that." And he said, "I effing well am." And I was holding on to his left leg as he dragged me down the hallway. And I'm saying, "Dear, we can't continue like this. This is not doing any of us any good either. I mean, knees are coming up my trousers." And in the end, we ended up laughing down on the back stairs somewhere. But I was literally dragged with him just swatting me off like a fly. But it's fairly obvious that the physical approach is not going to work with this kid. And then we discovered that you could play football. And that was the key. Every child has the key. You concentrate on finding something that lights them up, turns them on, makes them feel good, which is legal and not dangerous. And you build on that.
Hey, you got a piece of white thread hanging up your shorts? You have a look? Wait a minute. You have a look? Got a white thread hanging up your shorts? Oh, it's a leg. Sorry about that.
Today, they're trying to maintain their unbeaten record.
John, there's no point in being there. Come in. Well done, Adam.
Former Bath City manager Les is in his element. And so is D-Roy.
He was just in awful and desperate trouble. No doubt he was on his way to very serious forms of punishment.
Who wants it? Hey, there's 3 of them and none of us there, Gareth!
A miracle has happened, but I've got to emphasise, he did it, not Warleigh. Warleigh didn't create the problems, and Warleigh doesn't put the problems right. The kids do it. The kids use the facilities here. All we do is provide a very, very special therapeutic environment, which is non-punitive. The kids make the progress.
Great stop, Ashmal! You've come back from 2-0. You are winning 5-3. We've lost Gareth. That's a bit of a problem for us because he's got a bad leg. And we struggled a bit. But I was really impressed with the result. Very impressed with how you played today. That's terrific. You're still unbeaten this season. We'll play them again.
Les's one sadness is that the boys are not referred to Warleigh early enough.
Did really well. Well done. Back to the bus. Did well. Well done.
Penalties, isn't it?
No, you don't get penalties, mate. It's 5-all. Pick up your
The Jesuits who said, "Give me the child to the age of 7 and I'll give you the man." If I could have these children at 7 and 8, we'd do a much better job. But if I could get into the schools at 4 and 5 and 6, so much the better. And if we could get into the homes at 1 or from birth, well, we wouldn't have the problem. But it's going to take a very brave politician to do that.
Call now on 0345 66 55 55. How do you feel schools should deal with disruption?